Yo, what is the deal, everybody? It's your boy Quan, and I'm here to give you the Week 7 recap in our Dirty South 15 Yahoo Fantasy Football League, alright? Gonna give you the wins, the losses, and the rankings, okay? Check it. Yo, first game I'm gonna talk about, we had them King Street Wildcats going against the ATL Kings. This was a controversial match because at the end of Monday night, it really looked like the ATL Kings had this game sold up. But come the next morning, lo and behold, the King Street Wildcats came through with the victory. And I mean, we're talking about 16 100ths of a point, you know? So you want to talk about maybe the closest margin of victory that will ever come, across this season. This is it. King Street Wildcats comes out on top. 109.36 to ATL Kings 109.20. Woo! I know you got to feel some kind of way. If it was me, I would feel some kind of way about that victory. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, next match, we're going to talk about last year's champion, who has been struggling trying to get a win, finally comes through with their first win of the season. You know what I'm saying? I give a round of applause. Black Rain comes through on them Rough Riders with the victory, 91.94 to 82.30. And I don't know if you heard me, so I'm going to repeat it. 91.94 to 82.30. Black Rain comes out on top of Rough Riders with the victory. Now, in the next game, we got the D to the U to the K to the E, the Duke Heavy Hitters. They went against the Delta Dogs. Delta Dogs have been doing their thing, and I can't even front on them. You know what I'm saying? But this week, they came through with a big old L. Duke took them out 134.02 to 109.02. Now, next game we've got I gets all the draws against the A-Town Jags. The Jags. But they didn't get no draws. They didn't get them. Anyway, we talked about this this weekend, and hey, the door is just wide open on this one. You know what I'm saying? If you do not come through with the dub and you don't do your homework, you just leave yourself open for criticism and everything. You know what I'm saying? So when the game was wide open and the game was over, standing there with their drawers down between their legs, I gets the draws, loses again to A-Town Jags. A-Town Jags comes out with the dub, 129.96 to 92.16. You know what I mean? Now, the next game, we got Christy Love's team against the Uptown Strippers. And this was a close game, but Christy Love's team, they handle business. It's nothing but love, baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter if you scripting up in this club, getting the money for that love. The Christy Love team came out on top, 95.32 to 92.96. Next game, we got those mobsters from the Valley putting in work. You know what I'm saying? They got that heat underneath them jackets. You know what I'm saying? Them coats, them suits. You know what I'm saying? They're ready for the Gap 92. And they take them down 101.98 to 74.90. Sorry about that flub there, everybody. Now, and in the game of the week, we've got Too Hot for TV going against California's Finest. And unfortunately, this season has not been that lenient or gentle or forgiving or anything to California's Finest. So I took the opportunity to do everything that I could to just, try to fortify my place within the league with this commanding win of 131.74 points to 82.58 points. You know what I'm saying? I had the largest margin of victory with 49.16 points and come through victorious. Now with the rankings. Boom. I always start from the top and work my way from the bottom. But now, I'm going to start it from the bottom now. We're here. Started from the bottom now and work my way to first place. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Okay, now, check it. In 10th place, with no wins as of yet, California's finest. 0-7. Now, with a record of 1-6 with their first win of the season, we got Black Rain in 13th place. In 12th place with a record of 2-5. We've got I Gets All the Draws, but I don't see them. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, in 11th place with a record of 3-4, I should say, Kings Tree Wildcats. With the same record of 3-4, in 10th place we've got Rough Riders. Okay, we've got 6 teams with a record of 4-3. Wow, that's a lot. And this is where they all place. In 9th place, Valley Mobsters. 8th place, the Gap 92. 7th place, the Uptown Scrippers. 6th place, ATL Kings. 5th place, Too Hot for TV. And in 4th place, the D to the U to the K to the E. Heavy hitters, Duke heavy hitters. Now, in 3rd place with a record of 6-1, we've got Christy Love's team. In 2nd place with a record of 4-3, and I don't understand how a 4-3 team will beat out a 6-1 team. I'm going to do a little bit more investigating. It could have to do with divisions, you know what I'm saying, the wins and losses within the divisions versus, fantasy points scored. But Delta Dogs holding on to 2nd place with a record of 4-3. And in 1st place with a record of 6-1, we have the A-Town Jazz. Alright? Now, don't forget, we're still dealing with bye weeks. So make sure you pay attention to your lineup, okay? You got people on bye week, please take them out, because if you don't, that's like a surefire recipe for a loss, you know what I mean? So, good luck. I'll check you next week with the week 8 recap, and I will check you then. Yo, peace.